It's wonderful to be able to join Riverside today to talk about the Go Local First campaign. Go Local First is an initiative of the federal government. It's fully funded by the government, and COSBOA, the Council of Small Business Organisations Australia, has been tasked with promoting this as a national campaign to get Australian consumers to buy from their local small businesses. Now, we know that the research says Go Local First is a campaign slogan people respond to. And we've found over the last 3 months that name ID is now very, very high. In fact, it's one of the most recognised business campaign names in Australia. So to join with us, and of course it costs nothing, means you're joining with a slogan that is already recognised by consumers, and they already know that it's about going local first, going to local businesses first. We know that local businesses are often the heart and soul of the community. Not only do they employ local people, but they donate to local charities. They give in-kind support to local sporting teams. They're part of the local school sports day, trophies, presentation nights, even Anzac Day prizes. So there's no way that communities can survive in Australia without small local businesses. What we've found in the campaign is the first thing to do is to find some local influencers. Often this is the local council who have a big Facebook following, but it can be local MPs who also have big Facebook followings. And the idea is to ask the MP if they'll promote Go Local First with you, the local small business community. That's a group of small businesses, or maybe it's the MP appearing with a number of small businesses over the course of a week or so, and then posting every one of those visits on their Facebook site where it's seen by all their followers, because there's no point in spending money on paid radio and television ads when you've got a very effective social media that you can use without any cost. You might have seen our national television ads and they've been very successful, but we know to get down there to where local people live and to get them to change their consumer habits, it's got to be through local people. Of course, MPs are just the beginning of local influences. You might have a very famous local person living in your community. Ask them to be part of promoting Go Local on their Facebook site. Or you might have good, strong local sporting teams where every parent goes every weekend to check their child's game and what time it's on, or to check their own game. And for that reason, it's also important to go to your local sporting teams and remind them that you've given them trophies in the past and provided sports shirts or provided the petrol or maintained the grounds, and could we have some photographs for your Facebook site promoting Go Local First and promoting local businesses. The biggest influencer very often in a suburb or a local community is the local school. They have a huge number of Facebook followers, not just parents, but often grandparents will follow a Facebook site. So again, an important opportunity to go to the school, remind them of the contributions that your local business community has made to the school, to the PNC, to the new sandpit, to the new playground, and get some photographs and some promotion on their Facebook site. We also know in the end that, yes, you can make people aware of small business, but what makes them change their behaviour? What makes them buy more from local businesses? Well, it's pretty simple, isn't it? Financial incentives. Yes, you can have home delivery services to sort of counter the door-to-door that a big international company like Amazon can provide, but in the end, there's always going to be financial incentives that work. So some councils, for example, do redemption schemes where if you have receipts from local businesses worth more than a couple of $100, you get 2 free tickets to the pictures or 2 free tickets to ride on a local horse-drawn carriage that happens to be owned by the council. Or you can do gift cards. There's a range of gift card programs in Australia. Some of them are run commercially, others are run for free. You can explore those, but I'm here to tell you that I've spoken to many, many chambers, and the gift card program is a very successful one. You can also have lucky shopper prizes, where to go in the draw and be able to buy a ticket or just go in the draw for free. You've got to have receipts showing that you've spent so much with the local shops that are contributing to the lucky shopper prize. So it might be that you give an in-kind prize once a month to the lucky shopper who is drawn from the bag and has spent more than $200 in local shops. Or you might do what Canamble does. They have a once-a-year raffle where they have a $14,000 prize. When I said to them, how successful is that in changing consumer behaviour? They said, well, first year, we had enough raffle tickets to go into a garbage bin. Second year, more raffle tickets, 2 garbage bins. Last year, so many entrants, so many people now shopping locally that we needed to use a cement mix truck. So that gives you an idea of how possible it is to encourage consumers and change consumer behaviour. It doesn't take, it's not overnight. It takes time. You need your local RSL club or your local services club to, for example, give the tickets away as raffle prizes, to lucky door prizes. There's all sorts of ways of promoting it, and it will take several months, but it's certainly a very effective way of encouraging people to shop locally. So I hope that you join us. I hope you like us on Facebook, www.golocalfirst.com.au, and you can either join us as a chamber, join us as an individual business, go to our Facebook site. We've got a Bright Ideas drop down, which shows you the sorts of things and ideas that I've been talking about. You can see what other councils, what other chambers are doing, and we can always provide you with free posters, Go Local First posters printed out, free stickers that we can post to you. And if you want to add your own logo, we can do the electronic imaging for that and email it back to you with your logo and Go Local First together for you to then print out. So good luck. This is a terrible time for Australia. We do all need to pull together, and absolutely we need to save local businesses. So thank you for your time, and thank you for listening. Go Local First.